"Take me to the beach." That is all she said. After what was probably our biggest, but shortest quarrel, I didn't want to go to the beach, but I didn't know where else I wanted to be either. I was angry. Angry with a lot of things, but mostly her. I wanted to explode, but couldn't. Somehow, my spirit wouldn't. Instead, I just sat beside her. My mind seemed incapable of thinking, until my arm felt the touch of her warm fingers, and suddenly, the beach seemed like the only right place to linger at. The drive to the beach was the quietest drive his car had ever witnessed. Her eyes remained closed around it, maybe not wanting to meet mine, knowing fully well I wasn't fine. She knew her words had hurt me immensely, hurt me in ways from which I would be broken irreparably. Her eyes were right. I was indeed brimming with pain, the kind that was hard to explain. When we reached our destination, she left me alone in the car, a sign of things to come. This is what our future shall become, I realized. Someone else was to be prized with her company. That's what she had revealed a while ago, striking my heart with the most excruciating blow. And yet, somehow, it was still beating only for her. As my feet sunk into the soft sand, I watched hers being bathed by the waves, her freshly clean toes dug into the wet sea mud every time the water retreated, as if to taunt it and make the ocean feel cheated. The water always took the bait. With renewed vigor, it returned back straight to splash the mischievous digits clean. But today, she wasn't jumping around the shore like a happy bean or laughing away in joy, as she usually did at her favorite place, the beach. Today, she just stood still, staring blankly into the orange abyss above. I knew she felt a heavy remorse, thinking about our impending divorce. In a way it was. Even if it wasn't in a way, clouds of dew on her head, they weighed heavily as each moment passed. Her long-kept secret was no longer hidden. I finally knew about it. Soon, others would too. She was leaving me for him in a month or two, and there was nothing I could do except respect her wishes and honor her choice. I had to, and I was going to. In the coming weeks, her memories of me will eventually be trimmed to create more place in her mind for him. Our bond that was forged a long time ago would soon be broken entirely, forcing us to embark on our journey separately. But despite no longer being with each other, we would be together forever, just as we always were, as kids, as teens, as adults, as today. It had been a spectacular journey, and throughout it, one thing always remained constant. It was not going to change hereafter either. In her heart, there would only and only be me, even though in her head now resided the dreaded Mr. C.